So she had one down to the right in the middle, lady. I know. This one open. Yes, but I just see so much veins in the ground. She thinks it's something more like it's like my frustration. What was her thing? I'm like, okay, it's still seating and it's it's and I guess I and the fact too. That's a huge help for it. Yes. Since the some people just have it. Then test the point where it's just things. So, yes. I know it's saying I know. Yeah. I feel like we're everything on the floor today because everybody else is on the floor, so we're getting down here, right? All right. Let's grab our little yoga brick. You can grab them whenever you need them. We're going to take that yoga brick, placing it between your knees, give it a gentle little squeeze, pull that core in nice and tight. Grab your little weights. Now they're entirely optional if you want to set down the weights at any point. Feel free. You're going to bring the weights out like a little serving table, right? And then you're going to alternate side to side, bringing that elbow back. So you're squeezing that brick. The core is engaged. And we get a little arm action right here. Got like all the things going on right here. You can kind of go at your pace. Separate the more the inner thigh you're gonna get, and then obviously the more to get, just make sure you keep that neck out of it. You might have to play with it a little bit. Brandon's neck, he's just got a spicy neck and always likes to join in. I just did that arm twice. Oopsies. I was looking at you in the mirror, Brandon, and I just like kept going with the same arm. Your arm's getting tired yet? 3-pound weights are starting to feel like really heavy. Oh, is it the arms or is it the weights? Which one is it? Very nice. Carefully rolling yourself down. Very. Brandon. Those arms up. Bringing the feet in a little bit closer. Go to a bridge. Make sure we get one thing going here. Then we can add the arms. So extending that arm down towards the floor. Behind you. You don't have to touch the floor. You're just going to extend towards the floor. So we're getting a little back action. If that is too much, or you feel like it pulls your rib cage into a little bit of an extension, then just hold those arms up above you. It's totally fine. You feel the bones press up, hip bones up towards the feelings. That brings it up. Ridge up at the top and just alternate side to side for those biceps. Down towards the floor, we'll hinge at the elbow, squeeze up at the top. Now you're gonna keep squeezing that brick. You're gonna keep pull the muscle on. This is going. But whatever, down back to the floor. That cord just slowly roll. So all the way back up until you're in a seated position. Take a little break at the top. You don't have to go right into like working out your core. That's kind of a lot for our first exercise. I feel like I would like hardcore to start there. Woo. All right, we're gonna hold on to this brick because I like to get that little like adductor action there happening. You're gonna find that spot where the core kicks in and your neck stays out of it. So sitting back into that belly button is going in, it's not pushing out. And then we're gonna go to the little bicep curl. You can alternate side to side, or you could do both biceps at the same time. You choose what level of difficulty you would like today. More. We're almost there, Brandon. And then slowly letting yourself go all the way back down towards the floor. Oh, you can take a little break when we get to the floor. Bring those feet in closer. Holding on to that yoke break, give it a nice. Now we're gonna get the triceps again, but at a little different angle here. So those elbows come close to your rib cage. So it's kind of like a chest press, but it's a chest press with close elbows. You should be able to do both arms at the same time. Feels awkward, you can always both alternate arms. All right. And then we're going to add that bridge, but we're just going to hold that bridge at the otherwise going on there. You're still squeezing upwards. You maybe go a little faster, a little slower. Mine are pretty light, so I'm cruising along pretty good. Got a few, what do I see? We got a few 8s out there. Yep. Better step it up, Brandon. relax, and then we're going to go into just a bridge. So focusing on just that lower body, making sure that tailbone is kind of tucked under so that it's lower. The rib weeks down. Pressing up to go to 20. That yoga break. These sneaky ones like this though, where we've been holding the yoga brick between our knees for a while, all of a sudden tomorrow we're like, what's going on? Why are your bodies hurting? Like, oh yeah, that's good. And then like maybe 7 more. Seems like a good method. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, something.
You know?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Logical to me. I was watching an Instagram video and she was like, "You're not making toasty, toasty." She's funny at the end. She's like, "You're not doing enough or you don't have having enough weights." I was like, "Ooh, harsh." Also true.
Feel your bag.
Oh, we're feeling the burn right here. We're going for like max reps right here. Oh, all right. Woo, baby. That was good. Very nice. Go ahead. You can set down your weights. You can set down your yoga brick. Give yourself a nice little full body stretch. Reaching along the fingers. And so you're gonna bring those feet up. We're gonna get that rib cage back down. So ribs from the top of the hip bones are aligned. They're kind of pulling together right in the middle, creating a nice core contraction. And you're just gonna alternate side to side, picking up a foot on the floor, really focusing on getting that core. So at any point when you kind of lost that core contraction, the nice big exhale will help get it back. So, really try to get those obliques on the side of the waistline. I don't really care how far you reach. You're just kind of trying to like really get that reach so you can get into the side of the waistline. Go, reach and hold. Hold, hold, hold. Relax, reach and hold. Too late. It's like very much weight. Ready, relax, reach and hold. Relax, reach and hold. And switch side. Reaching to the other side. And then if your neck wants to join in, you can totally put your hand behind your head for this one. It leaves that other end available. Ready, slowing it down, reach and hold. Rest, reach and hold. It's a quick rest. Back down, rest, reach and hold. One more, back down, rest, and reach and hold. Definitely warmed up with me now. I am going to switch directions. You could roll over. I'm just going to switch this way so that my butt is not using the camera. Because I just don't like that. So you can roll over whichever direction you want. Pressing yourself up into an all fours position here. I'm going to start just by pulsing that heel up towards the ceiling. So back is not invited to the party. So we'll pulse that heel up towards the ceiling. Core is engaged. Holding you nice and level. We'll squeeze of the glute as that heel pops up towards the ceiling. Hey, switch sides. Sides again, this time pulling that heel in towards your butt. See how close to your butt you can get it to squeeze. Hold, 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 and hold. It's just a lot of holding. Oh my goodness, that hamstring. Relax. Woo! Bringing that same leg back up and squeeze. Hold, hold, hold. I just love this one lately. I don't know why. It makes me sore every time, but I still love it. And relax one more time. Whew. All right, bring it up and hold, pull that heel towards your butt. String you will get. Oh my goodness, let it get. Woo! And switch sides. Bringing that other leg up, pulling that heel in towards your butt. Really feel that hamstring. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Just wonder if it's so bad, you know. We'll start shaking yet. Oh, and relax. Woo. Give it a little wiggle if you need to. Bring it up. Hold, hold, hold. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Relax. Give it a little wiggle if you need to. One more. Bring that heel up and squeeze. Very nice. Go ahead, knees together or knees apart. Sit back into a nice little child's pose. Pressing those hands down into the mat, bringing some openness up into the back and those shoulders. That direction though. For some reason, my right does something but not my left. What does that mean? Something's off. Up into that bobcat position. If you would like, bring my little weights up here so that I can use them. They are totally optional. We're gonna get that core engaged, and we're just gonna go nice and slow and control. It's extended the leg and an extension of the arm, and then switching sides. So everything in the middle is staying nice and level. The shoulders stay facing the ground. The hip bones stay facing the ground. They don't shift from side to side as we switch sides. So there's our core holding us nice and stable. Little arms, little glutes. We're gonna go for a minute, so take your time. Go at your pace. Got plenty of time to just kind of focus on the movement. Almost there. Are you accusing me of a long minute? Oh,
That's pretty.
are you crawling?
I don't know.
Tricep action from this position. So one arm at a time, holding that arm up, squeeze that elbow back really hard. The more you squeeze that elbow, the more you will get into your hips. So it doesn't even matter if you don't have a heavy weight. Very nice. Switching sides. Almost there. Very nice. Go ahead. You're going to go back to those legs, get a little more of that hip action. So you're going to come up and around, up and around, really opening up in that hip joint, going at a nice, just controlled pace. Get your knee down in between each rep, or you can keep that knee up and just kind of float one rep right into the next. Your choice. Again, if you squeeze the heel towards your butt while you're doing this. You will get a little bit more hamstring action going on. Up to you. You notice that your other hip starts to burn a little bit because it's also working. It's holding you nice and stable right now, keeping you from toppling over. On the same side, you're just going to open to the side. Very nice. You're gonna switch sides. Now, this side might start to feel fatigue a little bit quicker because it was working while we were doing the first side. So it's okay if you notice that. Again, you set that knee down between reps, or you can just float right through it. It's where the music keeps going like louder and then like softer and louder and softer. Or am I dreaming? Happening up here today. And out to the side. Five more. 5, 4, 3. Nice, relax. We go knees together or knees apart, sitting back into a nice little child's pose. Those toes. You're gonna shift back into downward dog. Hip bone go up towards the head. Your elbows. If they don't touch the ground, they're just in that direction. Very nice. Shift into a nice strong plank for a hot second. Bringing one knee through into pigeon. You thought I was gonna leave you in plank, didn't you? You were like, oh, she's just like adding a little challenge there. That's so mean. That mean today. No, that could be. Gently bringing yourself up back into that plank just for a second so that you can pull the other knee through. Nice happy spot in pigeon there. You could be up on your hands, down on your elbows, flat out on the floor, wherever your flexibility will let you go today. And shifting back into plank just for a second. From plank back into downward dog. Full stretch to the back side of your leg. Using those hands to walk yourself back. Feeling that stretch to the back side of your leg. Soft bend in your knee as needed. Slowly rolling yourself up towards the side as you're already standing. What happened is slow. Breathing. As always, please feel free to continue to stretch, strengthen, go to cardio. Maybe run outside of the training, but whatever you gotta do. Because just like that, you used up a half an hour. Bye.